Welcome back to Good Morning LaLa on Thought Thursday. We're all about empowerment, and Baily Hancock is in the house to talk about empowering women. You collaborate, you consult. How are you, gorgeous?
And
you're very pregnant.
And I'm pregnant.
How far along are you?
This is not just a breakfast burrito. 25 weeks, so I still have a good chunk to go, but it's pretty cool.
Well, especially in the age of social media, collaboration is key. So what kind of tips and tricks can you share with us on how we can choose who and what to collaborate with?
I mean, you're totally right. I think collaboration's always been something that's existed, but right now, because it's so easy to cross-promote one another, co-create content, share your platforms, it's really never been easier. So I think what's most important is making sure that the people you're collaborating with have overlapping mission, vibe, and audience. Those are the three main things. Mission, why do you do what you do? Vibe, how do you say what you do? And audience, who do you do it for? And the other key pieces are that you can't have both, but you can have one, is overlapping execution, how you do what you do, and overlapping execution and offering, what you do. You can't have all of those 5 things the same, because then you're the exact same company. But if you're missing either execution or offering, then you're good to go.
Oh, interesting.
So what do you do in this? You help make these happen? What do you do exactly?
I empower people with the knowledge on how to think collaboratively, and then I give them all the tools, templates, best practices to do so themselves. I'm a much bigger fan of teaching a person to fish versus catching a fish for them, because I think collaboration is a fantastic amplification to a marketing strategy. It's generally not the entire marketing strategy. So if I'm always the one having to do it for them, it's not always a cost-effective situation. So I would much rather teach my clients how to do it, how to think collaboratively, and send them out into the world.
Okay, so let's take this. I found somebody, they're in alignment with me, How do I reach out to them? What's the best way?
You act like a person. And that's the part that so many people.
Wait, be human? You mean human?
I know, it's really difficult sometimes to just be a person, but at the end of the day, you just want to approach them from the mindset of, how can I help them with their goals so that they're more likely to want to help me with mine? I always say, put the partner first. Think about what would make them want to work with you, and do it genuinely. It can't be contrived. It shouldn't be, this thing where you're tricking them into working with you. But generally, a little bit of ego stroking goes a long way. Show that you're a fan of what they do. Otherwise, why are you trying to collaborate in the first place?
Would you say also don't be long-winded?
Oh God,
just a
please don't
personal
be
thing of
long-winded. Please, in the initial outreach email or Instagram DM, which should always be followed by a real email. Be short, to the point, give them ways to find more information out through links and articles, handles, all of that good stuff, and then let them decide if they want to know more.
And would you say also to be positive? Because that's the other thing I get, is I get the emails that are always, or the messages that are just they're just a touch
insecure?
Negative.
Or negative.
Well, they want to try to find a pain point, push on it to sell you something.
Oh yeah.
Right?
No. Always be positive. I mean, collaboration is a beautiful, fun thing.
Yeah.
And it should be approached that way. I mean, even how I approached you after the Bra Network event, I just shot you a quick email or Instagram DM saying, hey, I just really enjoyed, hearing more about you guys, but I didn't get to meet you officially. There might be something we could do together down the road, but just wanted to introduce myself and connect.
I'm like, what? Yes!
And then here we are.
Here she is.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a big deal.
So what have been some of your favorite or most successful collaborations?
Honestly, when my clients go on to collaborate with each other, it makes my heart explode. It's like my babies are out there like getting along, and it's so cool because often, this actually recently happened. 2 of my clients started doing a collaboration, not even knowing that they both had worked with me. And it wasn't until one sent the other one of my templates, and they were like, wait, I recognize this template. And she was like, wait, did you? Oh my gosh. And then they both reached out. They're like, we're working with so-and-so. And it's so cool because they're out there actually putting the strategy and the templates to use with people that are obviously very well aligned. I try and work with all the same type of clients so that they can collaborate with one another. So a lot of it ends up being companies or brands or individuals who have a focus on 25 to 45-year-old women. And they're all mostly women. I also work with men, but women tend to instinctively get collaboration because it's how we've survived since the dawn of time.
So tell people where they can find you, work with you, all the above.
BailyHancock.com. It's Baily with no E. That's where all the things live. I'm on all the social handles with the same exact handle, so Baily Hancock.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. I love what you all do.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.